live on Babel. And we're looking at the game of Highpander against Chessclub. I'm joined by Bulow, and we have John on camera. What is going on, Bulow?
Not a lot. I was just saying how my FPS is really low. It's currently sitting at 37. I thought I was going to have to drop out, but no, I remembered. I made it to Prem with 15 FPS. Maxi, what div are you?
Contrary to popular belief, I am actually out of Div 3 now. It is the long-running joke of constant Div 3. I would like to think is dead, seeing as my team is currently placed in high.
Well, it's probably dead because there's no longer the old 6-tier division system.
Now we just have the bigly tiers.
Bigly tiers indeed. So you're a meme lord. Anyway, let's skip that and actually talk about this game, because this is pretty much the two biggest teams in Highlander, European Highlander at the minute. Tourettes Chessclub, 2-time champions, and of course Highpander, some really old team who have underachieved massively for 4 seasons.
I mean, well, Hildreth, he didn't win last season. He went to Deutschland and didn't win. He went to I-55 and didn't win. So they've got a great history of winning. Although Chessclub was more like a hybrid between Chessclub and Strong Onions, Deutschland. But they're undefeated, and Chessclub have dropped a point against the Experiment and a point against Wasp last week.
Highpander did, yeah. No, Chessclub haven't dropped any points yet, but this was their one strong test. Has been Strong Opinions, who they beat 2-0 on Steel last week. Unfortunately, that was the only game that hasn't been casted.
Whereas Highpander, that was the only draw, I think, wasn't it? Against Strong Opinions?
Highpander drew Strong Opinions, but they've obviously dropped points to Wasp and the Experiment, who are kind of like low teams. Well, low brown teams, not low teams.
Hey, it was good for Saloon.tf if you bet on the Experiment.
I'm not rich enough to be able to gamble away money. Oh well, gamble away items. Anyway, we've gone live, so it's the standard kind of thing. Let's go see what people are doing. Mookie's running the direct hit though, so he probably won't be bombing in.
I think... No, that's a sticky one. It's like, oh, someone's run quickie, and it's not. Believe it or not, Lazybear's running Uber.
Yeah, I'm eager to see how the Lazybear medic experience continues this week. He did drop. He had his first drop of the season against Strong Opinions. I did follow him to check the logs. He didn't die very often, unfortunately. Well, I see here from Chessclub, they've got their gun further forward in the standard spot, so obviously they're looking at the 9% here. So it'll actually be more difficult for Mookie to get in with the direct hit. He'll have to come further up the hill to shoot it.
Well, yeah, it's just solid sitting in that little rock position. Not many snipers do anymore. Sit on the cliff or hold with that combo.
No, Solid is standing there because that's where Inso stood all of the last 2 seasons. No, that's just the standard Chessclub tactic at this point.
They drop scissors.
Oh! Lazybear drop! Get wrecked, Lazybear. Lazybear gets dropped from the jump by Mookie. Get wrecked, Lazybear. You arrogant little man. F you, Lazybear says in chat. F you, Lazybear.
Whereas Mookie uses a nice Bulow bind as checkmate.
Classic. Of course, that was all the problem was that Hilldog was spamming in stickies there, which forced the wrangle from Deox, and then that allowed Mookie to get in. Well, you see the Uber coming in from Highpander. They're doing the standard kind of, you've got Uber advantage, so you push around the cliff. They get the gun down after a very long time, and they're just kind of cleaning up a few kills here, very slowly.
They're not really progressing much, though. They're just on that cliffside. The whole of Highpander's combo's got back up on the cliff.
Yeah, the issue there was that Hildreth dropped down and then lost a lot of health, and then he couldn't really contest at all. So as you say, Chessclub are back up there and they're rebuilding the gun.
Yeah, Lazybear's got Uber again, in case he drops again, which he might do. Mookie's really trying to push up.
Lazybear is busy standing in a sniper's sight line whilst trying to shoot me with his crossbow. Good job, Lazybear.
I guess that's all you need to get to Prem medic level.
But things are going well for Chessclub despite that drop, really. Like, as you say, they've just gotten everybody right back in again. They're lobbing milk all over the place. We're probably going to see a push again from that corner around the side of the cliff, but this time they're going to be pushing into a Ubered Pyro, so it won't go very well for them, I imagine. Grunge Bob is in position behind everybody.
He gets a heavy.
The heavy's not really that important at this point when they're all grouped up. You need to kind of get like either the Pyro or the Medic.
Highpander swapped the cliffside. Is he going to brute force their way in, basically?
Yeah, and again, like that was actually pretty good from Highpander there because they put some pressure on the gun, got Deox to wrangle it, and then they were able to just use their Pyro to go in on the gun and take a lot of damage. Whereas now, yeah, everybody's dying, just everybody. Sprayer's like one of the only people left.
Whereas Granger, he missed the really easy stab on Quintosh and had to gunspire him down.
But that's a pretty big kill if the rest of Highpander can get in quickly here down the track side, which they really, really need to do because they've obviously already lost a few minutes on this first point.
Maybe that drop from Mookie was really quick and they didn't expect it.
You always have to act on it though. Like, if you want to win for him, you have to be able to react like the Medic dropping.
Uber's got the big lag going on. He was in the air for like 10 seconds.
Ubers has 150 ping, so that's probably quite helpful for him. As you see, Deox is building in a kind of unorthodox position here. He's building on the top of the tracks, just on top of before it goes down on the platform, kind of in between the second and third points. I quite like this position to build the gun in, because if you're holding the corner, you can easily buy some time by building the gun there in the spawn, and then you can bring it back if you need to. And also denies people jumping around.
I wonder if he knows though that essentially doesn't stop the cart.
But it doesn't matter. Obviously you want to start the car, but you don't need to start the car at the second point. You're not trying to hold it at the second point.
Prayer had to use it, he got forced as Uber's jumped around the corner.
But Grunge Bob has just shown why the downside of that position, which is if you get backstabbed, which is possible, then you lose the gun. Whereas if you've jumped in a still hidey hole on third, nobody would have got in. Might give a huge bomb in. Lazybear gets forced this time. Down to like 10 HP. Good job, Lazybear.
But did stand in the corner and then jumped forward. So he got juggled kind of into the corner.
Yeah, if you're going to stand in the corner, it makes it a lot easier for a big bomb to push you. So, no, Sprayer actually doesn't even have the Uber yet. He kind of would want it. So they're kind of caught. No, they want to go forward, but they don't have the Uber to actually really push into them. So they're just going to dick around here for 5 more seconds. And then hopefully they will go forward and actually do something.
I guess it gives everyone to get a buff unless they just keep walking into spam. Lazybear does go down there.
Yeah, that was a bit ambitious from Lazybear. Like the rest of Chessclub should be staying forward. This is fine, but like as the medic, you're going to get like people coming at you. And Granger Bob in again. Granger Bob's actually doing quite a lot of work here, even though Chessclub have actually managed to still hold firm. Sprayer is going to have like a 30% advantage, if not a bit more, so they'll be able to push back in. But as we've seen on this third point, that doesn't really make much of a difference. Not that it doesn't make much of a difference, but just having Uber advantage isn't enough. You really need to make an opening as well as having that.
Especially on the standard Badwater map. I mean, most people expect it to be on Badwater Pro, but the season's still Badwater, so it means that third's even harder to break.
Well, it's just as hard as it's always been. But yeah, I know what you mean.
Lazybear hasn't really been building that strongly. But they did pop conch though.
It's a bit of a waste to pop the cons here though, unless they actually get some sort of force. And here we come. They're going in with the pyro, just a big space.
Lazybear was just jumping around rather than running away, but
He was being brave. That's good to see, but Chessclub have lost players now, so it really is up. Oh, Ubers gets a kill on Hildreth, which is pretty good with that gun still up. So it's just up to Chessclub now to kind of stall out for time. Solid's having to back all the way off their sniper, which is unfortunate for them. He's got a much worse angle now. But Quintos is coming back in and putting a whole lot of pressure now on that area. Yeah, okay, Grunge gets it, never mind. But Highpander really should be getting forward here. Highpander, like, Doom is the only one in right now against, like, nobody. And yeah, Chessclub have just taken this ground again for no reason.
Tracker's holding, well, he was holding a house, which is a little bit more aggressive, but I guess now Hildreth is going to come in. He takes out Atomic. But Chessclub seem to have got quite a strong hold on this. Rookie is completely flying in the air. He's spamming over the top of actually that house with the parachute, not the airstrike.
Yeah, he's spamming over the direct hit. But again, look, like, there's so few people from Highpander came in that Uber. There was the scout and the demo, and that was it. The rest of the team stood around on this platform not doing anything. So Chessclub just backed out and didn't die, and now we're back in the same situation, except now Lazybear has an 80% advantage. So I don't really know what the likes of Kunai and Mookie and everybody else was actually doing on Highpander.
People just sent Hildreth in, and then also went down as well. But they've actually pushed up to that house, and Quintosh is running that loose cannon, which should be able to spam them out a bit. And we had Solid pushing up on tracks. So Granger's coming behind
this
now.
is good play from Chessclub now, because they have the advantage right now, so they can use that to their advantage by holding further forward. Like, they probably should be backing out a little bit more now, now that they know that Highpander have the Uber.
Yeah, Mookie's slowly walking to Boiler. He's gone back to normal rocket launcher, so he's not going to try and go for big plays. Both Ubers actually are exchanged.
The derpy Pyro versus Pyro Uber, the most fun kind of thing in TF2.
There's some great action where nothing happened.
Yeah, just M2 around the corner, Air Blast is a mechanic in TF2.
The only person that went down was Mookie, and Tracker goes down. Oh, but Kazul goes down as well.
Big spy frag there for Highpander. They're really going to push off this.
Hildreth got picked as well though, and Granger goes down. As well as the big pick on Doom and one on Solid as well.
Just gotta say, Lazybear currently being outpointed by 2 players in his team. Bad panic.
They're both got equal Ubers though, so you can go either way. Ubers pops his
Well,
conch.
equal Ubers means nothing in this. It means nothing in this point because you need more of an advantage than just having an Uber in this point. Because there's like 9 players against you, and they've got a massive positional advantage. Which is why you need all your players to go in when you do have an Uber advantage to actually like take advantage of it. But here we go. We're going to see Hildreth. Oh dear! Sprayer down. Sprayer dropped. So that's 1 each. I'll be fair.
Down. Kuna just lost all the power classes down.
Oh wait, did Lazybear just drop? Lazybear just dropped to Grand Bob. Good job, Lazybear. I knew you wouldn't let me down by being a stupid medic. But the real story, of course, is that like Chessclub are just buying more and more time on this third point. It's already 8 or 9 minutes that Highpander have spent on this map, so things aren't really looking good for them. It's probably going to be like, even if they cap this time, it'll be at least like 10 minutes. So that's really a long time.
Yeah, both medics, there's not a huge advantage between any of them. It's what, 10%. He'll just get to pick on Solid when he's, I suppose, a bit more aggressively. Chessclub with that sniper. But Granger gets a nice pick on Lazybear. He's taken down.
In this situation, look, Highpander are waiting because they've got the Uber in like 10 seconds, but they really need to be going now. And Hildreth is the only one who seems to recognise this. Hildreth is in, Hildreth is taking all the spam from the gun, and they're coming in at like in 2s and 3s and nothing is happening. Doom is the only one showing any aggression right now.
Yeah, they've got 100% Uber advantage, just Uber times out. There's no soldier either. So... But they do Uber in, but then they're falling back. They didn't take out the sentry. They're running away. Freya ends up going down to Atomic.
Well, I think they were just confused there about where the Chessclub team were. Like, Hildreth tried to go in into nice space, but again, nobody from his team was coming in to pressure the gun. The gun's really weak. The gun finally goes down. And Grenchball gets Quintosh again, so this could be quite good. Especially Lazybear's position there wasn't very good for a second. But they're just building up the gun in the old spot, kind of further back around the corner on the tracks.
Hildreth gets head up. A peeking house by himself. Isabel was really far back. They've now rotated around to Boiler. Chessclub's still holding this third point. Lazybear's got complete Uber now. Can't see a Grendel behind him. Really any pressure from Highpander at all for a horse. Tracker takes out Solid. But Chessclub actually lost the 2 players. They lost Deox goes down as well as Ubers, and that takes down the gun. And
This is the first time that Mookie has jumped up into that house and actually done anything.
actually, their last push he jumped up and he took out the dispenser, but he didn't take out Deox or the sentry.
That's why I said did something. Dispenser down push is that's just a meme, Maxi. It doesn't mean anything.
Somehow Kazul is still alive. I think it's taken down. Chessclub actually lost their heavy as well. But they only have to hold on for a second unless Highpander can push this. I assume they will. Oh, maybe not. Big exchange, there's a lot of players going down. I think Highpander came out the worst.
Yeah.
Chessclub will defend third.
This is annoying because when I played Highpander, they were good. No, they're shit.
Or just maybe Chessclub are really good.
Chessclub have Lazybear on Medic, the Lazybear experience. In a dominant display from his team, he still drops twice.
I feel this is a challenge or a dare that I need to just convince you to come back to LOL HL. Maybe you can revive, it's all good.
The most interesting comeback will be if Highpander take a round, because I imagine that will have been very, very frustrating for them. And more pertinently, they'll have also given Chessclub like an awful lot of confidence.
Mission begins.
I think the reason I want Highpander to take a round is if Saloon.tf made it so that Highpander have like a 4-point advantage. That was actually a pause. I guess that's because Uber's timed out.
Oh, is this a pause? I thought I just lagged out and I wasn't bothering to talk anymore.
No, they paused. Uber's ping keeps spiking up.
Mission begins in 10.
So I guess they've paused so that it doesn't just open the gates and they can't all mess all in.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I guess I can take this time to shout out Problem, who wanted to be created. It will be interesting to see how Highpander will be doing with him on board. Not to say that Tracker isn't very good, but Tracker is currently at the bottom of his team. It's not very fair though, because obviously on offense it's a lot more difficult to do things. But Problem was he's pretty good sniper, pretty good.
Yeah, Hildreth kept saying he was trying to convince him when he was at Deutschland, but Hildreth was extremely intoxicated basically that whole event. So I take everything he said with a pinch of salt.
Alright, I need to go find Twitch. I haven't looked at Twitch chat because I tried to close it down. I've minimized everything to stop FPS loss.
Potato by name, potato by PC, I guess. I guess this also gives time for Highpander to think about what they did wrong, which is not push as a team. The question is, who's kind of yelling the most? Is it Hildreth or is it Mookie who will then rage quit, like he did in Sixers?
Okay, Twitch chat. I'm now in Twitch chat in a minute and a half's time, so just entertain me, please.
We're just waiting for it to unpause. This is until maybe Chessclub get in a sub. Ubers.
That'd be a pretty big loss for them because Ubers is a very good player. The flank of Chessclub is probably their strongest aspect. You might not see it necessarily on this map, but Atomic is like probably their standout player for me, and he works really well with Ubers.
Well, who have Chessclub got on their roster? They've got, I think Huey's on their roster, but he obviously quit. You've also got, you bring Captain. Captain's around.
If anybody would play, it's probably going to be Captain because I know that they would screw with him on occasion. But really, it doesn't really matter who they get. I mean, whoever it is going to be is not going to be as good for them synergistically as Ubers is. And also, whenever you're playing at the top of Prem, it doesn't really make a difference. Like, you're hopefully going to get somebody who knows which end of the rocket launcher to fire out of.
But there's the unpause. That's who no, Ubers is back in spec. It looks like Ubers will be returning to Chessclub rather than our speculation of a super sub. So is Quintos running anything special? Running Sticky Jumper? Running Lock and Load. Oh no, there's a pause again. I guess Uber's timed out again. Yeah, Quintosh is running the lock and load. Got Solids running the Machina rather than normal sniper rifles. It's not really anything special that they're doing differently. It's not like they're running a pub load out of Liberty Launcher and gunboats for a laugh.
But really, this is the time they should be doing it. They should be using some really stupid stuff just to try and humiliate Highpander and grind their confidence even more, make them mad. Use like stupid Cow Wrangler and Thompson and all that trash.
Well, they've got 4.5 minutes to cap 2 points. It's not exactly that hard to do, especially if they can get an easy pick on their medic, like the same way Mookie did. Then I would assume that Chessclub will actually push as a team, not just push full back and then hold on that cliff for like 3 minutes.
Yeah, maybe I last time I saw him play, I was quite critical of the Polk on Heavy. Didn't think he was really doing very much, but maybe he's the glue that holds Highpander together. Maybe they need him just to be calm, to say things in his funny accent.
Ironic coming from you, but
I was thinking that myself. I thought, somebody's probably going to make a joke here about my accent, but my accent is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. It's a very sensible and moderate tone.
well, there's another unpause again. So maybe finally, maybe he's going to play with 8. Nope, Ubers does rejoin blue. So you've got not really much is happening from Highpander. They're just kind of pushing the cart. You've already got. Well, you've got Solids playing the same place. Well, Tracker's playing the same place. Got Husky's pushing up on cliffside. Everyone's just kind of up. Oh, there's a big bomb in from Quintosh who just gets denied.
Yeah, the difference there was that he went in on his own without like a soldier, so nothing happened.
Oh, but Uber's time's out for a 3rd time. I wanted to pause again. We don't have this much content to fill with all these pauses.
Speak for yourself, Maxi. I could talk about how bad Lazybear is, or at least an hour and a half.
Well, at least there is another unpause. Tracker takes down Solid. Quintosh dies again to the sentry, or on behalf of Doom. You still got Husky trying to hold that cliffside, waiting for, I guess, something to happen.
He's sure holding that offensive cliffside, yeah.
Because All's just sitting underneath the sentry, so he's also, I guess, waiting for what I would assume to be Quintosh and. Well, oh, there's Captain joining, so maybe Captain goes in, and Quintosh doesn't actually get the sentry, he gets taken down by Ast. Gazul gets taken down as well. Big plays from Highpander taking out a lot of Chessclub.
Yeah, that was really good. Like Quintos just came in and got the bomb just as Kazul made the play on the sentry gun. So that was good coordination there. But the gun is already back up to level 2. It's a bit further forward now, and it's actually that could be a problem here because Chessclub are going really hard through the tunnel at the minute.
Meanwhile, the Uber is popped up by Highpander, so both Ubers are going to be exchanged in that tunnel side. I saw that Mookie did pop his conch, which means he's going to get a few picks to clear up. But Highpander still seems to be holding this quite well. There's no real kind of. There's only things down with spies at the moment. It was pretty much equal. But it looks like Chessclub are going to now try and push this cliffside. Or at least just try and dry push it. The power gets blasted off. Hildreth now running. No, it's Quintosh. I keep getting teams confused. It's Quintosh now running that loose cannon. He's switched off lock and load. Got Granger Bob now staying near Lazybear going for a pick, maybe. Watching it, no, he gets caught out by scissors.
You really think that Highpander should be trying to get out here because they've lost their gun and they don't have their sniper now? Sprayer, I think, is really, really nervous. Oh, and that's why Sprayer should have been nervous. That's a drop, I think.
That's a +2.
Yeah, he was hiding in that corner for a long time, scared of the sniper, and then whenever he finally bothered to show his head around the corner, like, he just got sniped. So, yeah, he probably should have stuck with his instincts and used the other. Doom is in a really stupid spot here. He's building his gun on roof, and he's probably going to die.
And he got destroyed. And Chessclub, all they have to do is push just to this point
Doom
in
down.
55
That's a really
seconds.
good shot from Solid.
I think Highpander realised they have to actually block this if they want any chance of securing the round.
Yeah, but like...
But Spray gets
No.
hit by one cannonball. There's just too much pressure from Chessclub. This is going to be an easy cap, and that's going to be the first round to Chessclub. So if you bet on Chessclub, then so far your skins are safe.
I don't do any gambling, so I have no idea. I take it both teams were even. I can't imagine that Highpander had any sort of advantage, because, like, yeah.
The main difference I saw is Highpander never seemed to push as a team. They went in a lot, and there were quite a few Ubers they staged. There were also lots of drops. But they kept sending just kind of Hildreth and solo Ubering Hildreth. And then he didn't have anyone to back him up, and then they ran away. And then Lazybear would drop, and then they would slowly push it again. There's no seem to be aggression or coherence between the two combos. I don't know, maybe this kind of half-time break will allow to say, let's actually push together. Or maybe we're going to see some...
I've been
brilliant
called
play.
out in Twitch chat. Apparently so. I said Doom was stupid for defending second, when of course he needed to defend second. That's fair. Oh, and what's this I see? Lazybear with more deaths than Sprayer. Lazybear, bad medic. He's bailed out by his team. That is clearly what happened here.
You believe it's all baited by his team. So is it Lazybear at fault, or is his team now at fault for letting him die?
No, whenever you drop all the time, it's your fault.
Even when you get some medics that say, I'm not going to pop to this.
I doubt Lazybear said that. I doubt he thought that far in advance. He just dropped. Like a stupid player. Like
Teams
a
are
bad
being readied
medic.
up again though.
I would never drop maneuver.
I think we'll probably find some logs of drops by Bulow, and they'll be double digits. But yeah, we're going to have both teams starting again. Luckily someone remembered the switch teams command. There are still teams in this day and age that still think you should manually swap. I don't know why.
Does the switch teams command still break servers sometimes?
It's only when you haven't readied up both teams, I think. I haven't seen it in a while crash itself after both teams have readied up.
I haven't played a game in like 2 years, so I wouldn't know. I'm a retired gamer now.
Mission begins
So-
in 30 seconds.
Is Chessclub going to do anything special? They've also put Captain on direct hit.
Well, Captain was running direct hit last time, and like that's how they were able to get the gun down in the final push. Whenever Highpander probably should have been getting out. Like once the gun went down and once Tracker went down, they really probably should have been trying to back out. But I think they were just nervous because the sniper was up.
The Quintos is running loose cannon as well, so he's going to spam that cliff. Solid's running the Machina again. Meanwhile, what are Highpander running? Are they running anything special? Well, that's pipes from Hildreth. No sticky bomb launcher or anything like that. Nothing fun, nothing new. So once again, Hussey's gone to that very aggressive hold on the cliff, where he stands in the corner. Lazybear almost peaked. Would be funny if he had dropped. But Kazul goes down, Quintos goes down, trying to jump the gun. Captain gets killed as well by the sentry. And Ubers are popped only by Highpander. Hildreth ends up dropping to defend the car. Deox goes down, so one NG pick, but you really want to go the other way. Grenji goes down again. Not really getting in. Husky ends up going down though, on the cliff side. And Quintos goes down as well, so they need to really use Uber. Uber comes out on scissors, who immediately gets blasted away around the corner. Don't think they can get the sentry down. Unless they can spam it from underneath. Which they can't.
Yeah, that was a really bizarre Uber there from Chessclub. They just kind of wanted to get in because they had the Uber advantage. But they dropped, Quintos died right before the Uber came in, and then when you're Ubering a Pyro into a non-Ubered Pyro, like, he can still air blast you. Oh, Sprayer almost gets stung.
So he's in that corner again. He did that time last time, but he does get out. It means the Highpander should be able to hopefully walk back to second and allow Chessclub just to walk over the hill. Let's hopefully that their first cap time will be slightly faster than last round.
Yeah, Sprayer using his Uber just to get out there, and now he's trapped back in second point. Like, they're making the decision to hold second again. I don't really understand why.
They've only got a level 1 on the roof, which isn't exactly that hard to take down. You've got Granger Bob is behind, but I think Chessclub's combo did actually use their Uber. They've used on backstairs as
yeah,
Quintosh
so they're
goes
going
for
to
a
get
big
the
bomb.
position here, so that's pretty good. Although Granger Bob takes time, oh, they actually get loser kills. Granger Bob going ham.
Even got Lazybear as well, which is a big follow-up after Quintosh's big bomb. We thought they would have maybe fallen away, but Granger Bob's still behind them. He's still on the roof a second. Hopefully they're trying to pull player back. Gorston takes out Kazul, so Chessclub don't have a spy. They're gonna get. There's already a level 1 on third, the Highpander, but it's not level 3. Lazybear's only at 25% Uber. Bray's got full advantage, so Highpander should be in a very strong position to hold this third, unless Chessclub get, which they do. Quintosh ends up bombing in and forcing the Uber.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to use my push the top button here. Whoops.
I mean, there's a whoops and there's a mistake, but... Okay, so we've only got Sprayer at 30%, Lazybear's going to have the advantage by 50%. Hopefully, Chessclub are able to do something with this Uber. They've got a fairly quick cap time so far, they're at, what, 2 minutes 22 for 2 points. Faster than Highpander were. They did use that Uber off, it comes off with Quintosh mainly leading it. Gorston gets taken down, so you just be full spam on the sentry. Even though they lose solid. Actually, it's Atomic that gets behind taking out Sprayer. Can he take out Kuno as well? He does. So it should just be a nice easy push, take down the gun. Which is still up.
Lazybear goes down to Mookie. Mookie has literally been behind their team for like the last 5 minutes, and he actually gets the kill on the medic after all that. That is stupid. He's probably going to clean up Atomic as well.
Atomic did get Doom though, and that allows Solid actually to take out the sentry gun of Highpander. And with the player advantage, it should be that Chessclub should be able to just push this cart slowly up the hill. They have Uber disadvantage, but it's only 10%.
This is a strong position for Highpander. Like, because of the where Mookie is, they've got the cons. They've got the shorter distance to travel to the point. So I'm surprised that they're not getting further in. And Lazybear goes down to Mookie again.
A lot of picks also go down from Highpander. Yeah, a lot of picks on Chessclub. But Mookie's still above in that top area. He's still technically behind Chessclub.
I'm just on the Mookie cam here. I'm a Mookie fanboy. Captain thinks he knows where he is.
Apparently not.
Mookie just slowly building up his 2 health per second from the whatever it's called, the conch.
He's at 64, so he's got a long time to wait.
Meanwhile, probably another game going on here. We should probably watch.
Well, Highpander do already have a level 3 up, and they've already got Uber. And actually get a few picks. They take out Kazul and Quintosh.
Quintosh, Atomic. I'd say there's like the 2 main players. So and Mookie's still up there.
Obviously, that must have been a bomb into force, and maybe probably not get the sentry, but at least to get a force off. But Lazybear actually goes down to Mookie. He finally jumps out and takes down.
That was great because Granger took advantage of Mookie's position there. He just WM1 into Lazybear's face, and as soon as he gets one revolver shot, Mookie goes in and gets the kill. That's really good play there.
But the Highpander did lose 3 players. Kazul was almost behind through Mapram, but it didn't work out. They actually lose their gun. They end up moving it back towards that lower spawn ramp side. Plus he gets backstabbed though by Granger. He's still holding that Mapram. Definitely don't have any of their real power classes up. They don't have a heavy, Pyro. Oh, they don't have a Pyro now. They don't have a Soldier. But now they're only down their pyro, which is scissors. But Mookie and Greg just trying to go for that nice kind of back cap style play, in a sense, if there was a cap, but kind of behind them, they both go down. Polmick does get taken down. Asp was trying to push up, but that didn't work. Could be that Chessclub just going to try and push this down the hill. Right, still got Uber unless he gets forced or dropped.
This is strange here from Highpander because they're just getting like so much free time on the car and they Uber really late, and that's not actually a good thing. Whenever your opponent is almost an Uber, they should have probably used that earlier.
Yeah, they didn't really send any players in either to push the car. Just put 1 or 2 on it, push it all the way down the hill, force the Uber off, and now Lazybear's basically got 100% advantage.
I just seem like really lazy play from Highpander there, just to let that happen.
But how
I suppose it doesn't matter as much when the gun is this far, in this particular position. It doesn't quite matter, but still, like you shouldn't be giving people free space. And yeah, they're all falling back towards the gun. Actually, no, Sprayer couldn't get out, and Quintos is chasing them because the gun has gone down.
Yeah, but so many players seem to just flee unless they all switch spawns. They lost Hildreth, they lost Austin, they lost big players to get people off the cart. Mookie's still up, he's holding map for him, so he's kind of holding the cart. But it seems like Highpander do end up cleaning up that little change of frags.
Kunai wiped out everyone there, basically, from the safety of that stairwell.
And Mookie gave Bulow a cheeky spank from the bottom. But that's it, that's Lazybear down as well. A big pick from Tracker.
Yeah, 9k for Tracker. It's the 10k from Tracker now against Quintos. It's like the fun spot, the last point. Just a sniper just stands around, goes back and forth in the spawn, being really annoying.
That means that Solid is where he is, so he's going to hold on those little kind of concrete pillars, columns. Just for that split second where Tracker goes, oh, he's not standing up.
Where's the quick scopes, lads? You just gotta be brave, gotta be good sniper.
I mean, Sprayer's now got 100% Uber, still got that kind of 60% advantage. So quickly Lazybear is able to build it. See, lots of Chessclub's combo ends up switching around to tyres. Yes.
Oh, Tracker does it! Get wrecked, Solid! Solid was stood zoomed there for ages. I was just about to say, this is so boring. How does GPS do that? But no, then Tracker just steps around the corner and quickscopes him. Good job, Tracker.
There was actually that almost kind of semi-dry push around tyres for Chessclub. Didn't really work as well as they thought. They lost a lot of their strong kind of combo players.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. They didn't have Uber, so that's fine. Like, at least they're trying something. That's what you want. You want to be trying something?
Yeah, it's worth sending all your players around just to see if you get anything, especially when their medics got Uber. But Lazybear's now 100% as well, so they're going to push around tyres, it seems. They're just going to be dropped down.
Yeah, but
That's someone called it, but I can't even see where Sprayer is. Oh, he's holding backstairs. Holding out with Kunai, which they pop. And Lazybear gets pushed into the corner, and actually gets the saw on Gorston!
5 minutes left.
Gorston gets taken down.
5 minutes left in the mission.
Still got player advantage over Chessclub. They may be able to try to push this, but I would assume they would wait. There's actually been a really good last hold from Highpander. They haven't seemed to roll as much. It's going to be a lot of time delayed. That'll definitely help Highpander when they push. Still got Highpander holding this backstairs area, just to try and get out again, rather than get bombed in. But it's actually Quintos that seems to be spamming sticks down. He seems to push tyres, and no one seems to stop him. And still no one's stopping him. No one's noticing him up top. Lazybear's now round with Deox, and as well as Scissors above, just above where the sentry would be. But Highpander do get a nice few picks off.
yeah, Sprayer and Kunai, this is the downside. They are standing in that stairwell whilst like their team is like getting picked off by the Chessclub players. But they recover again. Sprayer still has his charge, Lazybear doesn't. Tracker is on a 15 kill streak now.
Solid takes up Mookie though, so Solid's now on a 1 kill streak. Tracker on a 16 kill streak, taking out Husky. Quintos now
But
all
look
by
how many
himself.
players, there's a lot of players down right now for Highpander. So this is when Chessclub have a chance, and they're going to go in. They're just Uber in. They're going to get the gun down probably.
No,
Oh
unless it
no,
gets
rescue range is a thing.
Uber fades of both teams. There's no medic went down directly afterwards. Hildreth does go down though. Tracker eventually does go down. That is the end of the 16k. It's Mookie also gets taken down by Solid. Nice pick from him. Solid taking down Hildreth as well. That's two big players to defend the cart. There's actually no one really to defend the cart now for Highpander. They don't have a demo, a pyro, or a Solly.
Yeah, they backed out really early. Sprayer and Kunai went into that stairwell again, and that just allowed Kazul to run in, put a sapper on the gun, and then once that was done, then like Chessclub just walked in. Like, and now Sprayer's on his own. Yeah, like they kept playing the same trick over and over again, and funnily enough, it didn't work. Like the fourth attempt.
But 11 minutes 41. That's not the best of times, especially seeing as Chessclub easily rolled Highpander in the first round. You expect them to put a much better time up than 11 minutes 41. Especially how much everyone spoke of them of easy win, easy win. 11 minutes 41 is not a good time.
11 minutes pretty well. No, that's not. Well, it doesn't really make a difference because it's just like if you get that third point, you can hold firm for 11 minutes just as easily. Like if this might focus the minds of Chessclub so that they actually hold properly this time, not let their minute drop on first point, stuff like that. I should also say, I take it all back, Tracker. You're clearly better than Problem. After your 15 kill streak, that's almost as good as the time when Flippy got a 17 kill streak against Highpander.
But then again, Flippy now plays Overwatch, and so his opinion is immediately disregarded.
The record remains, Maxi. The record remains.
3, 2, 1.
Should also say, Lazybear still not even top of his team yet. Poor medic.
Especially with Dix was... Oh, well, Solid gets a pick on Tracker, so Tracker won't be getting a 15k. Solid gets a huge pick on Mookie, gets launched up in the air. Ass goes down as well. I haven't seen any big yet from Hildreth trying to get that bomb.
Yeah, Hildreth's just chilling. He's just chilling there. Probably waiting for Mookie to come back up again. Maybe waiting for Grangebob to do something. Yeah, Grangebob's trying to get in position here, but Scissors is... Oh, he's just dancing around Scissors right now.
Oh, and he got spotted by bumping to Husky. Hildreth does bomb in though. Sentry's wrangled. Meanwhile, Kuna tries to push the cliff, but Kuna's taken out, and Hildreth's taken down as well. But they kept their rebirth. They didn't Uber in with that. They didn't seem to get anything at all on that.
They
sentry.
got a spy. They got a spy pick.
Maybe just to see where it was being defended. In Doom actually gets going behind and takes out Solid, and Captain goes down as well. So no one was watching Tunnel from the looks of it. If Doom was able to get in. You got Trackers actually playing quite aggressively now, but he gets quite quickly picked off.
Yeah, but see, they've lost their power now. So if they were in position, if Highpander were in position, they could go in and with their own power now and just push everybody off the cliff with their river. But where's Sprayer? Can't even see him. No, there he is. Yeah, they're going to try and do this here. I think they're just going to try and go in with the power, but it's going to be too late.
Yeah, because Gorson just walked around the cliff and then just died. And that's Kunai gets stabbed, Mass goes down, and Mookie goes down. It'd be silly to Uber now, but they do Uber. They Uber on Hildreth, who's just going to spam a wrangled sentry, as well as Lazybear Ubers as well.
Well, was that just because Sprayer took 50 damage? Is that why he popped there? Because I can't really see any other reason why you would have popped there.
I mean, it shouldn't have been to save Hildreth. I mean, why would you ever want to save Hildreth?
Well, Hildreth is still like 170 HP, so he was fine.
That's all gets taken down. I mean, Doom Sentry, it's not really anything big. There's no real pressure on that Sentry. I mean, it's not wrangled anymore. Oh, it is now. It wasn't, but Hildreth just gets quite quickly mopped up by Atomic.
Tracker kills Lazybear. Fully charged volley shot.
Juju.
Not a drop. But anyway, come on, do something, Highpander. Make this game interesting.
They've got no medic, you can push from this. Because what's behind, he misses an easy pick on Tracker. The sentry's not wrangled. Sprayer's up, Lazybear's up. Sprayer's got 90%. Lazybear goes down again.
And again, the Tracker.
100% Uber advantage for Sprayer. They've got 9 people up. But Hildreth goes down. Mookie was sending himself forward just towards that second point. It's only Husky left on the cart. Means they should be able to cap off first. giving them 8.5
They
minutes
should
to
be able to
catch 3
cap by both
points.
first and second here because they don't. There's no combo classes and they have 100% overcharge. They should just go in with Gorston here.
Yeah, they've only got level 1 on the tracks. It's not anything big. I mean, that gives he's taken care of. Maybe players trying to hold that quicker spawn, just maybe try and get a force off. If Sprayer comes around, he takes 100 from a rocket. He might pop.
I think it's safe to say that if Sprayer takes any damage, he will pop.
Meanwhile, Dick's already got level 2 up on third. So they're going to try and hold third. They've got to hold it for quite a long time. It's 8 minutes. But they held it for quite a long time against the first round, so. Gorston does take down. Lazybear does go down to Gorston now. A lot of big picks, though, for Highpander. Lazybear's down. They don't have a spy. They don't really have any big classes. They've only got Husky and Captain. Whereas Highpander have only lost Mookie and Granger. And that will allow Highpander just to push the car up the hill. When Dukes goes down,
Well, they did use other people, and it takes a while for people to go in. And see, Sprayer, why is Sprayer not healing Kunai there? Like, you need to be forward.
Well, Captain's behind. Is he going to get anything? 60 health. Nope, he gets taken down.
He gets Doom, he gets out the M by Doom. You know, fighting a soldier at a height disadvantage, that's pretty hard. The Doom just did it.
You got maybe Chessclub going to hold this corner slightly forward. They've got just under 7 minutes to hold this last point. Meanwhile, Hildreth
this
is
is pretty
already
much the
playing quite
exact same
aggressively.
amount of time that Highpander did, isn't it?
It was about 6-7 minutes, I think. Means it's possible. Hildreth already trying to play a bit more aggressively, just saying we need to get this come on the car. Uber comes out, Highpander. Sentry's wrangled. Lazybear, not 100% yet, people back way safely back into Mayors. Because all gets taken.
That was
Doesn't
just
kill.
weird. And like, Lazybear's going to want to be aggressive here. He's got... I'm surprised he didn't take Atomic in. Yeah, Atomic is on the Uber now.
There's Atomic and Husky working together, taking out a lot of big classes. And actually, they can Sprayer
And
as
Sprayer
well.
finally goes down as well. That was good hunger from Atomic. He just went for it.
Great play.
But you see the
Quickly
difference
trying down
there
the corner.
between Highpander and Chessclub. Like, whenever Chessclub did that kind of push, they made sure that they had their spy on the gun, and then the gun went straight down. Because Highpander spent ages just shooting that wrangled gun, and then backed off because they hadn't killed it, whilst they let the whole rest of Chessclub get out. It's pretty bizarre.
That was a quick push though. So it looks like the Chessclub are now holding slightly closer, not holding that lower area. Quintosh is just spamming that corner with the loose cannon. If he gets any kind of a bump on that, that do really some damage. Atomic once again, trying to maybe go for a pick, almost picked off Hildreth in Maprum, not quite enough. Essentially, he's actually not in that lower area anymore. Diox has placed it actually closer to the tracks.
Yeah, this is good for denying jumpers and things, this spot. I mean, moving your gun around is like, that's the best thing you can do at this point. Like, keep the enemy guessing, keep them having to change what their plan is.
It also stops someone like Mookie or Hildreth just coming from Maprum and just spamming it down that way. You have to jump out the window to get enough kind of height leverage on it.
Yeah, Highpander seem to be bereft of ideas at the minute. They're not really doing anything, they're just wasting time.
I mean,
Like,
it's all-
Hildreth is on his own in map room, so I don't really understand why the rest of his team is doing. Tracker is really, really far forward. He's looking for a good pick here.
I mean, it's not like the Highpander are out of time. They've still got 4.5 minutes to camp last. That's really, it's not easy to do, but
Yeah,
definitely
but for every
capable.
time they have 30 seconds, like then the pressure on them mounts. So, because they need to win this round, they need to win, and like they're just dropping players. Look, Kunai goes down, Borsten goes down, Ass goes down, Mookie's going in
Spencer
for a
goes
bomb.
down. Mookie gets headshot. Doom eventually goes down. Granger goes down as well.
But are they going to be too greedy? Yeah, Husky is going down now. Like Chessclub being a bit too greedy there.
It's better that they didn't Uber Husky for no reason at all. Just let one player die.
Well, because letting Husky die there is fine because they're so far forward and like they've stood up the Uber, but they're not going to Uber on a heavy. That's kind of like the heavy's fault for being so far forward there.
Hildreth bombed in. He actually ended up surfing his way out. Got a few sticks down the sentry, but Dix has now moved it from underneath map room back to underneath in the tyres and house area. And that's Gorston going down, and Mookie trying to go down after he tries to bomb that sentry. Yeah, still a really strong hold from Chessclub. There's not really any penetration. Highpander have actually rotated around to tyres, which is a different way for them to push, and Hildreth's actually in backstairs.
Yeah, at least Chessclub, whenever they were at this kind of point, they were trying to do things. It wasn't necessarily the best things that they were trying to do, but at least they were trying to do them. Right now, I'm kind of just sitting around not doing anything.
Yeah, they sent Hildreth and Ass down into backstairs, but Hildreth was going to spam sticks from the stairs. I guess he was trying to get a pick, but I don't know, I guess you can't really put your pick in there and Uber behind. But Highpander still holding ties. Oh, they usually Uber off though, and it just doesn't do anything. Hildreth ends up jumping around their spawn, jumping down. Uber comes out from Lazybear as well. Hildreth almost getting that sentry at level 1. Doesn't quite get it. Mookie tries to go backstairs and that doesn't work either. And Highpander just lose a lot of players in that push.
Like, even Quintos there, Quintos somehow managed to get out despite being shot at by both a heavy and a sky. I just don't understand. Yeah, he even spams the wee sunglasses blind as well. Good job, Quintos.
I mean, it leaves Highpander with 2 minutes to push, which if they can get a few big picks and push their way in, you know, they'll win the round.
Oh yeah, like if they kill everybody in the next minute and a half, they just need to do that with Uber disadvantage and level 3 gun. And Mookie jumping in on his own.
But then Mookie ends up on his own, and he'll just not overextends, but extends quite heavily onto the cart when we're getting picked. They lost Kunai as well in that, whereas Chessclub only have lost Solid and Kazul.
Well, in fairness, not having your sniper is pretty big, but unfortunately for them, Tracker was like already dead, so he's not really doing anything. He's not in a good position yet.
Yeah, you could argue as well that maybe Chessclub should.
No,
oh,
Lazybear drops! Lazybear down to Tracker. Tracker dominating Lazybear. And now they've got 100%
taking out Solid
charge.
as well.
They just need to get in. They just need to get in now. They've got the charge. The Grinch won't get
Tracker's taking out. They actually could get this. They've got a minute.
Yeah, they really should be getting.
Chessclub got so many players down. They lose this, they lose some push off the cart. Quintos is still down. Quintos does go down to Mookie, and Lazybear goes down again to Granger Bob. Big picks. Captain comes in with a few big picks as well. And Spread does end up getting picked. But there should be Highpander actually to take this. And they get it. So Highpander actually win this round.
You just get one of the Tracker just went into map room and shot Lazybear. And yeah, then that just precipitated the push and everything fell into place.
He also did get a pick on Dirks, which stops that sentry being wrangled, or at least moved out the way. Which then just allowed Highpander to push in and just clean up and push to victory.
Lazybear being outscored by his heavy, for shame.
The captain disconnects. It could be a rage quit. I'm assuming it's not. Maybe Uber's just coming back.
Lolly at Shell. Yeah,
maybe
Uber's just coming back.
Mookie has already called it out. But no, that was a really strong push from him at the end. That wasn't really a push as a team. It's just Tracker getting a great pick on Lazybear.
Yeah, but after that, they did what they should do, which
they pushed as a team.
They knew what they're supposed to do, because like Kunai came in and stood on these railings to just spam down, like Hildreth and Ast got into their faces, that kind of thing. Quintos and Husky were in the back stairs area, and Quintos was trying to get around. Mookie just denied it straight away, which is what you want your soldier to be to do, because he's like so mobile. So yeah, that was just a really good push, but
if they did it on their other point, they'd be set. Not just last after they drop a medic and they have no NG. But no, maybe, I mean, Ubers comes back in, the captain, so maybe that was the reason they lost. Maybe Ubers was that glue. Like how you said maybe Book was the glue for Highpander, which was disproven when they won. But it looks like Chessclub have chosen to defend. Nope, Scissors overrules Solid and says no. So it looks like Chessclub will be defending in this golden cap, and Highpander will be attacking first.
Yeah, well, people tend to like doing that. I think I generally like to attack first.
Maybe they're just hoping that if they have Ubers on defense first before he times out, then they'll give them a good time. Or maybe his connection is actually stable. He's only got 47 ping now, or roughly 50, so like his connection has a bit stabilized. And it looks like we are just waiting for Hildreth to use the restroom before we start off this golden cap. So there were actually no point advantage on saloons, so not like all the skins are lost. So I know Dissy bet something like 60 keys. For now, his skins are just hanging in the balance.
People keep mentioning that Highpander beat Chessclub last season in the grand final on this map, which is true. They did win it 2-1, but like, how many players from Chessclub are still there? Like, literally, Lazybear, who's on a different class. Is he literally the only player from that
I
final?
assume Scissors was...
No, because Lex played. Lex was playing power for them in the playoffs. Don't you remember? Scissors quit the team for 4 weeks, so he didn't get his gold medal.
Oh yeah, and then he came back, and everyone was just like, okay.
Then everything went back to normal.
Because Ubers and Atomic were on
Ubers and Atomic were on Premtech, yeah.
Yeah, then it was Chessclub that basically stole the wombo combo of those two.
Well, in fairness, they were originally Chessclub's players, but yeah.
Yeah. I mean, what did Highpander have? They obviously still had Hildreth. They had
Hildreth, Granger, Bob, and Sprayer. So, what was that? 4 players. 4 players across 18 were in these teams last season. That's horrifying.
It just shows how versatile the teams are and how willing they are to change. Get the best results out of everyone. Or that everyone just quits the game.
Yeah, you could look at it a number of ways.
So we're going to kick it off again. I guess I thought it was going to be Chessclub to defend first. But maybe someone's going to switch. Yeah, looks like they're going to switch around now. With Chessclub defending. As soon as someone decides to put the thing through.
See, is this not what I said would happen? That people keep putting it, you put in a command twice, it breaks. I thought that's what happened.
No, it looked like it was a pause rather than.
Oh, maybe that was Uber's coming in or whatever.
Ubers was already in.
Yeah, but remember the pause is delayed.
And there's the switch as well.
Oh, Quintos putting his stickies in the little bush. It's a pretty good spot.
Unless someone on Highpander just went, hey, there's a demo man there putting sticks in that bush. It's not as big as a bush trapped on like Gully Wash.
It doesn't really matter, you might as well die to them. You respawn straight away anyway, who cares, you're low. Highpander are doing Chessclub are doing the exact same thing as they did last time. And this kind of maybe plays into what Hildreth was saying earlier on about in his little pre-match shit talk thing. He said that Chessclub aren't a team to be feared, that they're just a solid team. They don't have much edge to their gameplay. And we see that they're just doing the same thing over and over again. And obviously if it works, it works. But last time it didn't. So.
Yeah, last time, well, they won the first round, it was then the second round that they ended up losing. They wasn't on first. But no, there goes Ubers again, he times out.
I can feel the excuses already if Chessclub don't seal this.
And he's going to be reloaded.
Yeah, they're just getting...
Captain back in, and they're going to RR. Someone even suggested that they swap servers, but then Bookie claimed everyone would get DDoSed.
I don't really think it's the fault of a server if one player keeps timing out.
No, if everyone did, it makes sense. One player, no. And who would DDoS the game anyway? It's a draw at the moment. You DDoS it once your team starts losing the one you bet on. At least that's what I would do if I have ever DDoSed the game. Which, for the record, I haven't.
You understand the theory
Yet.
behind DDoSing, yes.
I don't see why they didn't just keep Captain in. If he played that last round, why wouldn't they just keep him in?
Because they lost that round. That's why they need to get their lucky charm back.
Let's just try the laggy Ubers who keeps timing out. But while we're waiting for that, we can look at the logs of the last game.
You can do that. I'll read Twitch chat. They're not doing anything interesting right now.
I'm going to have a quick look and see on that last round, the round that Highpander won, what it looked like. So, looking at all the logs, Quintosh ended up with top damaging, with about damage, followed by Husky. Hildreth way down at, what, 6th position of top damage? Lucky top damaging for Highpander.
So it looks like we're going to get another server here. So that's annoying.
Lazybear only dropping once on that last map. There's actually Ath came up with top frags. So big scout plays from him. Although Lazybear, he got 1 frag on Gorston. It was on that 3rd. For a sprayer with 0 frags. So Medic DM, woo!
How many times did Sprayer drop?
On that last, for the last round, Highpander won 0.
Yeah, 0. Oh, so Lazybear traded a drop for a kill. Classic.
Yeah, it was only Lazybear at that final push before Highpander pushed with tracker deck. And looks like we are helping servers. I guess now if Chessclub lose, they might decide to base it all on servers. We'll have to see. That's if Chessclub
no,
lose.
my TF2 has crashed. This is a bad omen.
Well, I can tell you now, we haven't started. Unless we're now 6v6 in Highlander. All about what's been put in Season 23 map pool.
It's certainly livened things up a bit. In fairness, well, it's only been an hour and 15 minutes since this game started, and we've had 2 relatively long rounds of Bad Wars. So this is actually quite fast for a game. Well, we're not fast, but it's about standard time. I can't complain too much.
Yeah, same time for Highlander. Looks like they readied up. I think that's because they wanted to check that Ubers didn't crash and his ping and all of that. Maybe it's Ubers being DDoSed. We said the server. It could just be him individually if it's one player. Or we just don't throw out these speculations that people are getting DDoSed.
I don't think anybody's getting DDoSed.
If anything, I think it's his connection. But apparently he timed out when the gates opened. So in 10 seconds, I'll see if Uber's times out. I don't then see why it would then be the server's fault. It would be something. There's something in a config of his, maybe. But does Uber's time out? Well, from the looks of it. Maybe that's now fixed his connection problem. And we can finally get on with this golden cap. Of this riveting game between Highpander and Tourettes Chessclub.
He timed out when Hildreth detonated his 4th sticky, so Hildreth isn't allowed to use 4 stickies now. As I said beforehand, because Chessclub are they don't really change their tactics too much, seemingly. At least they didn't give anything away in that first round. It's not like they were running crits or anything. Like this show that they have variety in their play.
No, we didn't see any crits. We didn't see anything.
No crits, no
No.
fun allowed.
No fun like Quick Fix or Vaccinator or. But maybe it's because Hildreth isn't fun, or the Chessclub who isn't fun. I don't know, a lot of them aren't that fun. No one's fun. No fun allowed.
It makes me sad because back in my day, when Prem was cool, you know, Manic tunes Manic on all the time.
But we've got 18 players on the server, so he's waiting for both teams to ready
Yeah,
up.
how about we start teams? I think I've heard one person ready up. I've heard two people ready up. Or maybe just the other person unreadying up. Lazybear's gone mad with his gun sniper so that he can headshot tracker in pre-game.
So looks like both teams are ready
Retribution.
up.
Yeah, so we're starting now.
So it'll be Chessclub to defend first and Highpander to attack. No one seems to be running anything weird that I can see. Highpander are running the very meta of 2 pyros. That'd be an interesting strat. We'll probably both just get blasted off the cliff. Twintosh is still holding on to that loose cannon. He'll just don't want to be fine running the sticky jump or anything like that. Oh, he's running the lock and load, so that's different. And everything else is just kind of standard setup.
Okay, so the whitelist is wrong, but because both teams readied it up, that means they both accepted it.
Nope, they reload the config again.
Oh dear, so they just changed it now. Boring.
I was hoping it would just quickly ready up when they changed the whitelist, but apparently not.
Yeah, people are just spamming binds now. I hope they realise just wasting my valuable time. Come on, guys. Yeah, it's funny. Solid said, fuck off, scissors. Good band, guys.
If this is Prem Banter, I don't want to be part of it. There we go, the whitelist has finally been changed. So maybe now we'll see both teams ready up.
Let's go play some Highlander. I am getting bored.
I didn't want to stop you in the Highlander song.
That's as far as I got. I don't want to, give away too much. I need to buy the single, Christmas single.
I'm waiting for full live performance in the grand finals.
I love that Quintosh is just doing the exact same thing every time. Like he puts all those stickies in those 2 wee bushes, and then after that he just always spams one random sticky somewhere.
Although I can see Hildreth may have already just gone, there's stickies in that bush, by the way. Seeing as he's in that kind of far right gate. I don't see where the random sticky was
If you're on
fine.
the attacking collective.
But I've been outplayed by Quintosh. I don't know where that random sticky was.
The random sticky is just in the. It's just in the.
So I would take that 100 random damage.
It's just sat right in the win.
Mission begins in 10 seconds.
Oh, it's literally next to the
It's
car.
not. It's not a secret. It's there.
3, 2,
This is before Spray walks over it and drops. I was taking spam. But no, Uber's... Well, he's running Black Box, so that's different. We have Highpander already pushing on the cart. Solo takes out Tracker, so he won't be getting a 15k. Got Gren just slowly working his way around the back. A nice reach around on Lazybear. Looks like haven't really got any big plays. You've got Tracker actually holding on top of that tunnel. And Tosh still just moves cannon off, and Tracker gets a
Yes,
huge pick on
Lazybear
Lazybear.
drops. Nice. But as I said before, like the Highpander need to make something happen because of this, but instead they lose a whole bunch of players.
Losing
So
big
it's not
classes
actually
as
that
well.
easy. They still need to do stuff with this super advantage. And
They
then
only-
Mookie dies there to the spy, just spamming the gun while the rest of his team is only coming up. Like, he should have just been waiting there.
They only got the mini pick, they didn't get anything else. But they should have pushed on that. Instead, Husky just clean up. And Granger gets a pick on Ubers, which means that Highpander will be able to push through more. But essentially it isn't close, it's not on the back of cliff, it's holding closer, more towards
Yeah,
the
well,
head
no,
bit.
that's the way Chessclub put their gun. Like, it doesn't defend the card at all. So they were able to push in, wrap around, and now they've kind of pinched them off. And then Lazybear's gone down again, Husky goes down, Scissors goes down. And yeah, no engineer. So if they are smart, which it seems that they are doing, then the hunger is there, they're going forward. They should be able to block out the second point, and more importantly, get some frags to deny third point as well. And Mookie's going in on Quintosh here. Yeah, Quintosh goes down.
Solo takes out Kunai though, so that means they don't have that big kind of meat shield. You've got Kazul behind on roof. Maybe trying to go for a pick on Sprayer. He misses, he gets killed by a sentry.
But yeah, Sprayer's got this 90% Uber, so if they keep like Hildreth alive and get Mookie and Ast in when they push here, they'll have a really good chance to actually get this cap really, really quickly.
And you've also got Granger quite far behind as well. Just trying to get maybe a pick on Solid. Doesn't work.
Yeah, he really should have got that kill and solid just before that.
Are they going to push tracks? Yes, they've used on tracks from Highpander. Uber comes out. Going to spam something. You know,
But
the guns up top.
it is 3 players and they drop Forston, so it's 2 players. And what was
Goes
that?
all the way out. Ast goes down though. Hildreth gets a pick on Dio, so the sentry's now unprotected and it's very weak. It's actually Tracker that gets final shot on that sentry. The Lazybear uses around house. They're going to fall back, maybe not get picked off. There's going to be
I love
Highpander, but
Doom's
there's a lot of
aggression and
players.
his optimism. Doom goes in like in every push. He's like the best one.
Hey, he pushes with the team. Might as well flash him. He's getting some big plays. He took out Ubers last time from that boiler room, my height advantage.
Yeah, so that was a pretty good push and counter push there. Like, Highpander didn't really do anything. As I said, they got a few players in, but then the rest of their team didn't do anything. So the cart stayed where it was. The gun went down eventually, but yeah, it's back up to second. They're level 2 now, and they've got a 10% Uber advantage, which in Highlander is nothing.
So Quintosh they're holding closer to that house, they're not holding far back around the corner. Kunai ends up getting picked, so they don't have a big heavy to push with. Gradget's taken down as well, whereas on Chessclub side they lose Solid. There's no real player advantage either. Watson trying maybe to just maybe bait a player in, like Quintosh into that house, but it doesn't really do much. And it's actually Hildreth and Sprayer going to push maybe from boiler room. They're walking in, they haven't popped yet. They're still really close. And actually, it's Lazybear that's first. Sprayer does end up popping. He's going to tag away from Hildreth as he gets.
He gets puffed away
Pushed
with
off.
the pyro, and now so that Uber was pretty much wasted. And now Doom is again the only one in.
And he's playing very aggressive with that mini sentry. It's working out quite well for him.
He pushed Husky back just between the shotgun.
He targets a nice pick on Asgore stop the car, and actually sort of takes out Doom as well. But the push of Doom will not happen. Not this time. Uber's now holding actually sitting on top of that little ledge above house. I don't know if you've ever seen a soldier hold that area.
He was holding there earlier on actually in the first round.
Actually, Husky gets taken down by Tracker.
And Lazybear. Lazybear got gunned down there by Granger Bob, I think.
The Sprayer has a full advantage. They should push on this. They should look at who they've got up. The only people they don't have is, at this point, Granger. Who's up in 2 seconds.
Yeah, they just wasted time here. Solid fix off Mookie because Mookie's trying to do something. Yeah, go in, Highpander. This is what an advantage
It's time
is
to
about.
push. They're only just walking to house now. Go Hildreth.
Pushing into a pyro. Nice idea.
Well, they end up using. Get Aston to get rid of that pyro. Aston goes for a big play, pushing against Lazybear and Quintosh. He gets taken down.
But see, this is good. At least this time, like Doom was coordinated. Doom went in on the cart, and now he's in a really good position. The gun goes down. It's just spammed out.
And Quintosh and Lazybear are still in that corner. It's actually going to be I mean, Highpander have lost many of their players. They've still got Hildreth up, but they've still got Kunai up. As long as they just heals, should be able to take this. It's Lazybear actually going to get Uber first, and they're going to counter Uber. Until they actually takes out Quintosh. The big class to lose when you're trying to defend it. But Uber does come out from Lazybear, just trying to push Highpander back, and Spray gets taken down by Atomic.
And Uber follows up and kills Hildreth as well. Like, so those are big kills to really halt the momentum there. I think the biggest issue there was that because Chessclub were split on both sides of the car, Highpander weren't really sure what to do. They dropped Mookie in the top house, and after that, Hildreth wasn't far enough forward to deny the likes of Quintosh, and also Kunai wasn't far enough forward to kind of stop anybody trying to make that transition across. She should have just been spun up here on the tracks just to gun down anybody who showed their face.
And now Quintosh is actually going to put a few sticks up on house, just if anything, but Doom pulls up that lovely short circuit to get rid of them. And once again, there's no real risk from Highpander. They're not. I mean, you think they maybe at least be in house. Doom is the furthest player forward. As Lazybear getting Uber, Spray's only at 90%, which obviously is nothing.
Doom does down Quintosh, that is pretty funny.
Maybe Doom is one saying, let's be more aggressive. He takes out a demo. How are you allowing an engineer to walk in and take out your demo? He's getting that mini sentry up again. Once again, spamming Uber's an Atomic. Uber comes out from both teams. Only Gorston goes down in the exchange. Doom gets taken out as well. Husky getting domed. And so they've exchanged both heavies. It looks like the Highpander are going to be worse off on this push. End up losing a few kind of their bigger players. Although at least they saved Hildreth.
They seem too fixated, Highpander, on getting asked in on the Uber, and it doesn't really seem to be doing anything.
It's not a bad thing, especially when you have Scissors play that close to the combo. I mean, you're going to need a Pyro in to get, well, to defend against the Uber, but you need a Scout to counter that Pyro. I guess that's why they're trying to get Aston, saying, get rid of this Pyro, then we can focus the gun.
Chessclub only have Ubers up here defending Deox, which is because in the past, like Breakfast Jr. would hold up here quite a lot whenever he was playing for Chessclub. So I'm kind of surprised that Highpander aren't trying to make more use of that area, and they just lose everybody there trying to make a play. And they kind of really shouldn't be making that play whenever they're that close to Uber. Because following their own logic, they've just been going in and exchanging Ubers beforehand. So, I wonder why the plan is changing.
I mean, Quintosh got taken down in that push as well. I mean, but they also lost. Highpander lost Tracker, which is quite a big pick for them. But Highpander, they're losing players again. They seem to just be kind of funneling players, just kind of through main or just getting.
Solid is just going ham here on the tracks. He's just. Scoops in, gets a headshot, takes 2 steps back, and then just goes forward again and does the same thing. Yeah, Solid is top scoring for his team right now. Like, are we going to see Highpander shut out on the 3rd point again? That would be hilarious.
You've got 2.5 minutes for them to cap this, but when your combo is holding the back of Boiler, you think, why are they that far behind? I mean, I'm sure they must have a reason why they're holding that far back. But it's not like they're getting forced a lot. They're not. Freya hasn't dropped. Freya does actually end up popping, and Lazybear pops as well. And it looks like that Highpander will lose quite a few players.
But look at that again, like Highpander come in. They had Hildreth and Ast, but they drop Ast, who was just +40 into a wrangled sentry gun for some reason, because there's no targets for him there. Like, why is he not trying? Like, why are they not sending him and Mookie coordinated up into that top area to do something? Like, he's just dying straight away. Like, Ast is probably Highpander's best player, so I don't really know why they're doing that. They're just wasting him.
And then Mookie by himself just getting pushed away. You send a, I mean, you're just there just trying to block maybe Mookie going to jump into that top area, and then Ast get taken out there as well. Put them together, get Ast to take out take out Scissors, and then just jump Mookie into that top area, and then they can just spam out that sentry together. But it's actually Lazybear's going to have more of an advantage, so once again, an advantage to Chessclub. Still holding this off, but now only got a minute and a half of Highpander to cap this 3rd, or they're going to get shut out on 3rd again. So Hildreth is going to ask for a pause.
Oh, Hildreth asking for a pause. There's only a minute left, Hildog. It's too late for that, my friend.
He also asked it when he was dead, so it means that Chessclub won't even see it. I think it's because Chessclub actually dropped the player. We're down to 8.
Yeah, scissors is dropped. They don't even care. Who needs scissors? This is the
No,
player.
scissors is still there. They lost Kazoo.
Oh, who needs okay, who needs spy?
That's okay, Kazoo is back. Maybe that distracted both teams with Hildreth trying to play off that pause. Just kind of thinking outside the game, more about the players. But they've got 30 seconds. They're at an uber disadvantage. They don't have a spy.
Doom is AFK. Doom is just standing there AFK. That's how little he cares. Oh no, he was just...
Oh, it was a bait. No, he's moved around the corner and has gone AFK again. Dawson goes down, Mookie goes down. Raki gets nice pick on Atomic, but it's 10 seconds. Uber comes out from Chessclub. Combo for Highpander is somewhere in Boiler Room, and it's going to be another capped out third for Chessclub. A really strong hold from them.
Lazybear finally top scores for his team at the 5th time of asking. Well done, Lazybear.
Mission begins in
So
10 seconds.
all we need now is Highpander to cap. Well, no, Highpander not capping. Highpander failed to cap. That's the whole point. All we need is Chessclub now just to cap both points in about 2 minutes. Or if not, capture third. Doesn't even have to go to last. So we can't see Highpander doing anything different. Maybe they'll try and do something, make it a little bit more interesting.
No, they are doing the exact same thing that they did beforehand.
But they're essentially on the back of cliff, which Chessclub didn't do. Which
Yeah, but this is where Highpander have had their gun the entire time. Like, do something different. You've got 2 minutes to save your season. Do something.
they might as well build it. Might as well pull it forward because Chessclub might just go, okay, it's back a cliff, walk through tunnel, spam it. Looking for any jumps. Time on the cart. The Ox goes down. So big engineer pick. You've got Uber's just kind of pogoing through tunnel. Waiting for that call, it looks like.
I mean, it's unlikely that Chessclub are going to go for the 2 minute. I don't really see why they would. They've got so much time.
And the bomb came in, but nothing kind of came from it. All Quintosh and Ubers both getting taken down. Still couldn't call anything from them either. It's a minute and a half to capture 2 points. That's if they want to capture 2 points and win, or they just cap more points. Which I think is what they're going to do. They're going to try and rush it.
There's no need to rush it, really. Like, what's the point?
I mean, Ubers have just go down again, so they haven't really put any pressure on that century though, but maybe they're just slowly trying to push their way up, not make any big plays because they make a mistake. Still trying to come up on cliff, because all actually gets hit by the sign. There's a big jump in from Ubers. Get the century. Doom still has that level 3. Still wrangled. Quintosh gets the dispenser, so we know dispenser picks can win or lose a game.
But that was pretty decent for them. They managed to get 3 players in, spamming that area, and it did cause a lot of damage, even though it didn't cause any major kills. Like, taking the dispenser down is quite useful.
I think Quintosh going to be trying to spam with double donks, but he ends up getting piped by Hildreth. But actually, Highpander aren't holding as forward as they were, as Hildreth takes all the ground and I'm proven wrong. But you're holding this quite well.
Yeah, Tracker takes down Solid again. Oh, the map ends in 10 seconds! Are they going to do it?
No, they will not win. They will not cap both points second.
No, they need to get 3 caps. Okay, that's fine.
They've also only got 2 minutes to capture first. Which they actually need to do something. If they've got 2 minutes to. They can't
hit on Lazybear there. Lazybear went down to 54 HP. You see, is that maybe the difference with Sprayer maybe popped in that situation? The gun goes down. The gun took a lot of damage, and the gun goes down. And now this is Lazybear's in a really high forward position. But he's just on a pyro. He's Ubering a pyro.
Hildreth goes down from that Uber. Look, he jumps in, taking out solid. The combo Kunai goes down. Medic Sprayer should fall back. He also actually gets taken down as well. Highpander should be trying to get out. They're just trying to get exit frags. That goes down. Dragon's just trying to go for that last pick. He is on 125, so he should be fine. And Chessclub will take that first cap. They've got 5 minutes to capture, well, second. They should be able to walk it. Highpander don't have anything on the roof. They're already falling back to
No,
third.
they'll be going on third. Like that is their one hope now, is to hold third. Like.
Yeah, Doom's already putting him essentially in that window. Chessclub's just gonna walk this point. Maybe try and delay it by some way, but Moki just gets taken down as well. And we're gonna see how Chessclub pushed his third point.
But look, Sprayer is really, really far back here. He needs to be taking a lead and forcing his team forward, because now Solid is in that corner, in that long corridor, and he's able to like just get so much spam down, or so many shots down. Yeah, Sprayer has dropped Hildreth. They've just
Ubers
got
are
scouted.
exchanged.
The gun has gone down. You know, from this position, Chessclub really should be getting in here.
Yeah, there's a lot of players down for Highpander. They're 4 down. There's only 1 down. All they have to do is capture this final point. Highpander has to throw everything at this
the only one
car.
going in, like, oh,
Kraken goes down,
dear.
Sprayer goes down, and it's capped off for Chessclub, meaning they will take match. Immediate disconnect.
Lazybear has just messaged me saying flawless medic plays. A good point to end on.
That means that they will take the 4-2 victory, and if you bet on Chessclub, you have won items. So a Disky with his 60 odd keys, they are safe for now.
He'll lose them in some other absurd bet.
Then he bets on his own team.
I think you're not allowed to do that.
No, I think you get banned if you do that. So I'm just going to pull up the logs and see what happened. So it was Tracker that got the most frags, he ended up with 23. Followed shortly by Solid with only 22. Equal sniper picks for both of them. Damage wise, Quintosh came out top with 8.6k damage, by Solid with 7k, and then Ubers with about 7k as well. Now, who's surprisingly low damage wise? Renja only got 7 frags and died 20 times. He never really seemed to, maybe not play well, or maybe got denied too often. Medic wise, Lazybear, he was pretty much equal. They're both about 23,000. Only Lazybear dropping once, Sprayer dropping 0 times. And there's not anything big, there's nothing like, there's no death just before Uber, there's no massive advantages. The only Ubers were about the same length. There's nothing kind of separating the medics. Neither of them really kind of did anything bad, I wouldn't say.
Well, that is kind of you can't really look at logs and take everything just from the logs. I said the big thing was just that on pushes, Highpander didn't get enough players in whenever they had big advantages, and that's really what cost them on the third point. You know, and that's what's cost them in the 2 rounds where they had to push first. Like even whenever they captured the first 2 points in 2 minutes, you know, they've got like another 7-8 minutes to cap third, and they can't do it. It's really bizarre. Like I'm really struggling to understand why they continually like dropped players and went in at 6s and 7s, pushed in their scout, doing nothing. I don't understand.
I can understand why you send a scout in to counter their pyro. I mean, that makes a lot of sense. You do it in 6s, you do it in Highlander, you do it just because 2 meat shots on a pyro, they're gone. But they seem to almost not get that pick really quickly. And I don't know, the pushes were just never kind of synergized as could be. I don't know, maybe there's behind it, but yeah, Highpander's pushes were probably, I'd say they're kind of their downfall there in this match.
I'm surprised that Scissors hasn't come in to give us some interviews here. I'm kind of disappointed as well.
Well, I guess we should ask some people to join in. I know Scissors has joined in, so Scissors in a second.
I believe him.
Yeah, we have been joined by Scissors. Scissors, how do you think that game went for you guys as a whole?
Overall, I actually think we played really well. We played how we wanted to, except for the last point. So that was a really big bummer, to be honest. I felt like, considering how we played overall, we should have won that. But we just like fucked up on the last point.
Do you feel like you were let off the hook then by Highpander's complete inaptitude at pushing third?
Well, to be honest, like I think every team we've scrimmed has had trouble pushing our third. We have a really strong third hold when we get to set up on it. So I don't think it's them being really bad, or maybe it is. I don't know. But
well, in fairness, everybody struggles on the 3rd point hole.
That's true.
There was very little variation in play from Highpander, which kind of confused me. And to be honest, I didn't see anything particularly special or anything about your hold either. Like it was just a decent hold. We said we noted how like Husky wasn't doing what Breakfast Junior did last season, or at least not anywhere to the near same extent. Solid was doing quite well, but I mean that's no different to a lot of snipers who are given lots of heals on that track. So yeah, I think it was just very, very bizarre watching Highpander not really change their play at all.
Yeah, did you see when Mookie did the what is it called, like the parachute jump in the first round?
Was that when he was jumping up above where Bulow would be?
Yeah, that was amazing. I didn't even know you could do that, but it worked.
It worked. You got a lot of spam on that sentry, but
Yeah.
no one kind of acted on it.
That's true, but it was really creative. We're gonna use that one for next season, I guess, or the playoffs. Who knows?
The same way you hold that kind of tunnel room on upward that no one else used to do.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's a bit different. Like, just one way to kill the sentry in a whole hold is kind of different, but it's a little fun gimmick that is pretty useful.
Maybe in the grand finals we'll see Ubers just suddenly launching himself in the air.
Yeah.
Scissors, how do you feel now that Lazybear is playing against a decent team that he managed to drop like 5 times?
I don't know. I feel like he's not very good.
Medics don't matter.
Yeah, medics don't matter. You heard
At
it here
all.
first.
I know that. I know that medics do. Well, actually, I disagree. I disagree to an extent.
Yeah,
here.
when they're as bad as you, they do matter. They have like.
No, yeah, that's
That's
not.
like the
no,
outcome.
that's not it. I'm going to go to Hilldog here. Hilldog, why is Sprayer so defensive all the time?
Do you mean with personality or just positioning?
Well, maybe the two are combined into one poor mixture.
I know, it's his style. I mean,
Because there were,
sometimes
there were times where
better.
he would wait and wait and wait and not do anything and just let people die, and it seemed very, very strange. Like lazy, it's like that 3rd point hold, that defensive hold is the main thing. In that final round, Sprayer was back around the corner, and that kind of dictates like where the rest of your players are in that 3rd point defense. Whereas Lazybear was always very far forward on the steps. So if you're going to hold far back and just give up space like that, then it's very hard for your team to do anything.
Well, I kind of agree with you there, but I don't think that's why we lost.
Obviously, you lost because your pushes on 3rd
Yeah,
were terrible.
I mean, I'd agree with that, but that's not why we lost.
Well, you did get knocked out
right,
first.
Why did you lose?
Yeah, Hildreth, why'd you lose then? Enlighten us.
We just could not push 3rd. Like, their defense was too good. We didn't really have anything to answer for
So
them.
it was the defense, not your lack of push.
Oh, our pushing wasn't bad, but that's just taking credit away from Chessclub.
I would disagree to the extent that everybody who plays at top of Prem should know how to defend that 3rd point. That 3rd point hold hasn't changed for about 2 years. If you can't push into it very well, then that's on you as the attacking team.
Yeah, I agree with that.
What I noticed most of all was that you kept delaying so that you could push tracks with you and Ast, and it just didn't seem to be doing anything. Like Ast couldn't do anything. Like he would run in towards a wrangled sentry gun, whilst the Chessclub kind of pushed up the sides so that he couldn't kill them. And it seemed that you didn't really change your strategy the whole way through, even though it clearly wasn't working.
I guess we just have to go back to basics. Like we tried pushing from different areas and trying to get different things done. The best results we got were only really when we could break the stalemate, but they were all over us on the flank.
It constantly felt like the only player who was willing to push forward in those situations was Doom, like your engineer. Like nobody else was doing anything.
Yeah, it's disappointing. I can't really comment. I didn't really see. It didn't feel like we got a lot done on the flank or anything like that.
You did.
Are you just here to like make snarky comments
Yes.
and everything? Awesome.
I have
So it's
nothing else
so it's
to
like
say.
it's like in chess, pretty much.
Yes.
Nice.
I don't think it was a lack of flank that did it. I mean, Tracker kind of played half on the
Well,
flank,
that's
half on the
not
combo, but
a flank class, is it?
well, it depends how you play sniper. I suppose you can play a flank sniper.
We
you can play a very
just
combo
really
sniper.
weren't coordinated. We didn't really practice anyone on the level of chess at all. Our warm-ups were just high teams that we rolled, so we never really got to be tested. So we just kind of walked forward and won every time previously. So we never had to execute a really good attack or anything like that. We didn't really go through the maps or anything like that. I don't know. We'll be better in the future.
Did you
I
miss
just-
Pulp playing?
I'm not sure it would have made a difference, to be honest. It's hard to say.
The Polk is not the glue that holds Highpander together.
Paul
I mean,
would have probably played more
Kunai was
aggressive.
Paul would have played more aggressive, timed things a little bit better, but Kunai certainly played well. I don't really have any comments to make. We shall continue playing.
Alright,
Yes.
good job. Anyway, you can shut now. Scissors, what about Ubers? Is this going to be a continuing problem, or was it just the server? Because it seemed really bizarre.
He has that every time. It's pretty much the norm for him. We just have to deal with it.
Yeah, but like normally it isn't like this, is it?
Yeah,
Like, normally he just
doesn't
times out
time
randomly.
every time he joins the server. So there was some sort of server error going on, but he times out quite often.
Yeah, but it's normally not like where he times out as soon as he joins the server again.
Yeah.
So you don't think it was Hildreth trying to DDoS?
It probably was, but
I
You
don't,
figured
I
out
can't
who our
say that
carry was.
publicly.
I
Can't-
don't even know how to get into my own router settings, so I doubt it's going to be me.
Can't see it, but I see you on realtalk.tf. Hildreth confirmed for Big Hacker.
Wow.
I didn't really play like somebody that was hacking particularly. I don't know, I just want to go to bed at this point. Cry myself to sleep.
But you got 2 points.
Yeah, you did take 2 points off of them.
It's true, I mean the team has to
We wanted a
look at the
flawless
positive.
season, and now the dream is destroyed.
I think you should be really happy with those 2 points.
It's
Yeah,
not the
2
six.
points is better than 0 points like everyone else has got this season, so
It also means you do extend that gap away from strong opinions.
yeah, I mean it's positive. Get that second seed, get the good map picks.
Yes. And then crush them.
That's all we can go for right now. The round we won, that's what can happen when our team's playing well and motivated. And well, I wouldn't say
And-
motivated. We were always motivated, but when
And
we
when
play well,
Tracker gets a map pick on us, then drops them.
Yeah,
and then you
Tracker.
push.
Tracker's playing really well. Like he got multiple picks. We did get the picks when we needed
Yeah.
them from him. We just didn't capitalize on them most of the time.
I think you got a 17 kill streak in the end. I think it's what ended up totaling.
No, it was 15. It was 15.
Oh, only 15.
It was above 15, right? It was above 15.
No, it was definitely 15.
I know. Back to the practice room for me. Get better at demo again.
So do you feel you underperformed, Hildreth?
Oh yeah, definitely.
What do you think? It was your communication, your DM? or just as a person?
I didn't really get as much done as I normally do in the big games. I just need to practice a bit more. Hit some more shots, you know. Not have shit teammates like who can I blame? Mookie? Yeah, blame Mookie.
Alright, that's a good position to
always blame
segue.
Mookie, to be honest.
Lazybear is here. Lazybear, did you enjoy the time when Mookie killed you 3 times in a row in the single life?
When he was
Nobody did
behind for
anything.
like 5 minutes. Yeah, that was really fun. He was like
That was my
camping our
favorite-
team pretty
That was
hard.
my favorite part of the entire game. Looking at these logs here, Lazybear, 4 drops to sprayers 2. How can you justify that? You're playing in the dominant team.
I can tell you how
you
you
put
can
in such
justify
a
it,
poor
Lazy.
performance.
I could tell you how
Well,
you can
like
justify it.
one of them was from Tracker, the round we lost, which was a huge play by him. He went map room and got a huge shot on me, which is, all credit to him. But
50% more deaths than sprayer, Lazybear. How can you justify that?
the class is a joke, Bulow. Still win.
Carried by your
Yeah,
team,
that's the
Lazybear.
thing.
This
How
is
many
why
times
medics don't matter.
did you die in the whole game, Lazy, compared to
22
Sprayer?
times. And
22.
Sprayer died 14 times.
22. And look at these logs: 12 deaths, 22 deaths. One in the first round.
Hey, Granger died
7
68
deaths.
times.
Here the combined loss
He's a
holder.
spy. Oh, combined logs. This is next level shit. This is. Yeah, Sprayer died 14 times, 22 times, and you guys still won comfortably.
Hey,
Yeah.
Uber's only died 15, despite him playing for less than half the game.
Maybe that's why he died only 15 times.
Lazybear got a kill. So he's
That's true.
immediately better.
Lazybear killed Gorston. That doesn't mean
Let's
anything.
focus on the positives here, bro.
He then
focus-
died of
I still
afterburn.
drop
positives,
less
yes,
than you
Lazy
do
Bears.
every game.
Lazybear now has 5 Uber drops for the season. That's pretty good. I don't really think there's anything much else to say here, is there? We've kind of gone over. Hildreth feels bad. Lazybear is bad. Scissors is happy. That's about. I think that kind of sums everything up, doesn't it?
Dude, I'm not happy.
Pretty much. Fuck
This
off,
is-
scissors.
Scissors needs more onions to fulfill his happiness level.
Yeah. Maybe I just need to eat some onions.
So looking forward on to week 6. Hildreth, you're put up against Stacked on Gravel Pit, the map we all know and love. How are you going to prepare yourself for default Max and the drama surrounding Keep and his potentially less than stable stacked roster?
I kind of just hope a half-assed stack team turns up at this point. I'm not sure I can be asked to practice it very hard.
I say you're not a big fan of Gravel Pit,
No, I like the map,
but
but there's just a lot of stuff going on outside of TF2.
The hunger's gone, Hildreth. It's time to hang up your cap. Just quit mid-season. Get Joe and UFC to replace you and carry Highpander victory.
no,
Get
because
Joe and Layla back in.
you'd have to replace Sprayer as well with Layla. Because
I mean, Lazybear has pretty much proven it doesn't matter how much your medic
Exactly.
dies.
Exactly.
So I think we could go for that.
I mean,
Joe and
Robin
Layla
has,
combo.
Robin has proven that last season as well. So really, medic
We're
is the
used to
least
having
important
shit
class. Medic is the
Yeah.
least important class in Highlander. Because you just die all the time anyway, regardless of how good you are.
I just have
Pyro
huge
is less
arrows.
important. Pyro is less important than medic, but
Uh,
that doesn't
yes.
mean that medic matters.
Well, exactly. We have scissors as well, so that makes sense.
Yeah,
right?
exactly.
Wow.
Christian, pass over to Scissors and the crew. You're playing Wasp, who are considerably lower in the table than yourselves. Are you expecting an easy win against them?
No, because it's
he asked
G-Pit.
me. Shut
Fuck
the fuck
off.
up. He asked me to.
No one cares about
I
your
said
opinion.
Scissors and the gang. Like,
Yeah, but you said me first, so I start obviously. I had basically even though they are theoretically a worse team than we are, they are still the kind of team that could pull an upset on a map like Gravel Pit, and that is why we are going to take it seriously and get some good practice in. So, even though we expect to win, we are not gonna underestimate them. We are gonna get some proper practice in, and hopefully we can just take the 6 points.
yeah, they took a round off Highpander, and Highpander took a round off you, so they might take 2 points off you as well.
They should take like half a round of us.
Maybe they just
So,
have a
does it work
really
that way?
long push.
Yeah, no, like Gravel Pit is a map where if your med drops on B, hint hint, you can get steamroll pretty hard onto C, and then if they spawn camp you and just stack C, it can be like a 3-minute time.
Don't
which
give
is
them
pretty hard to
strats
push.
now.
That's not a strat. Like yes,
Dude,
we
if
just
the
dropped their
Russians start
med,
getting actual
easy
strats,
game.
they'll be unbeatable.
So if for listening, all you have to do is drop Lazybear on B and you win.
Yeah, shouldn't be too hard.
Yeah, I don't like the map, to be honest. It's a little dicey. But
Yep.
yeah, we should be good, I hope. At least we have a very strong flank, and that's huge on that map.
Yeah, Ubers and Atomic are really good on that map, so...
Yeah.
Unless Ubers has connection issues again, which you have to get captain in.
Yeah, it's not like Captain is bad, like, the only problem we had was that he didn't know our strat, which actually really ended up hurting us when we tried to push last. Like, it's not his fault, but it does make a difference whether or not you have your mains. And particularly on a map like Gravel Pit, I guess it will matter even more. So we should look into the issue he has, so we don't end up getting fucked over by it again.
These cheeky Russian strats to take 6 points away from Chessclub upset the season.
That would be quite funny.
I'm gonna bet a lot on Saloon on my ult.
And then throw for Gens.
Yes, of course.
I
Gotta
will-
get TF2 rich.
I will gladly ban you for that.
How would you know it's on his ult?
I know his ult.
Okay, so we'll work something out where we use a friend of a friend thing and split the profits.
It's getting a bit long in the tooth now. I think we should wrap things up.
Please.
There's too many people here for shoutouts. I'm deciding that. So, Hildreth and Scissors, you're the only ones allowed.
Alright. Pulled rank, well played.
Shout out to Evil for the server, and shout out to my team, and shout out to LD.
Cool.
Your turn, Hildreth.
Shout out to John for setting up the cast and everything. And you cast for casting. It must have been very painful for you, Bulow, so I appreciate
It
it.
really was.
It's not like you have anything better to do, let's be fair.
But
No
Bulow,
comment.
Shout out to
Maxi,
Hulk.
Maxi gets a shout out. Maxi, you get a shout out. I'll let you have one.
I never do shout out because I could shout out for Danger Dogs and for Danger Gummy Bears, even though we play once a week and everyone hates the game.
That's pretty
Except
good.
myself.
That's pretty good.
Can I publicly apologise to Board for missing the PCWs for this game? Because I completely forgot he'd arranged video games at Sixes, and then he was really sad when I couldn't play, and I feel really bad.
Law 6s, who cares? I saw out Mookie. You did well. Did well, Mookie. Just not good enough.